From the crossroads of America, we're at the center of Indianapolis, Indiana, as we get a look here at Lucas Oil Stadium. Officially beyond the halfway point now, eyes starting to shift to the playoff picture as this Week 10 game gets underway. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. They give it to him again. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They gain 14 on the play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down. Back to the well again. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders' side of the field. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Back-to-back carries here. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Play action on first down. His first throw is an interception. And the Raiders force the turnover on the first series of this game.
And what a huge bonus on top of the takeaway. Not only did you steal the possession, but you immediately, Kate, flip this field and give your teammates a golden opportunity to punch it in for 6. And if they score quickly, well,
and he's in for the touchdown. The Raiders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
so much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be first down, Colts. Another carry for him. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL. Quick to the left, it's caught. And they're going to haul him
down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Complete out to the right side. And he's brought down for a loss. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Going to the ground again on first. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Handoff now out of the gun. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
First down, and they go right back to it. Scores, touchdown, Indy. The Colts reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Cam Little to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts tie this game 7-7. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Starting from the 5. And look at this return. A nice return, but what a hit we had at the end of it. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Willis to the air. Caught. Trey Tucker makes the play. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Complete here to Bowers. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can come.
He's got it deep downfield. Touchdown. Carlson now to add one more. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. Continuing to move past the 45. And they'll be at midfield here as he gets out of bounds.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize.
Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Man in motion out of the slot. Blown back gets the handoff. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Rolling out to his left. He takes it himself. And that's going to move the chains.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. And he will get into the end zone for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. On is Little for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Colts tie things up at 14. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Willis now. Escapes the pocket. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
2nd and 10 now. He's on the move. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Completed to his running back. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Raiders 1st. To throw, here's Willis. Buys time, rolling right. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
Working inside the red zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a 2nd quarter lead. Chris Olave with the touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Carlson to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7. The Raiders kicking team is out there and they'll boot this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
They're on the 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Quick pay, there to take him down. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Blast through midfield. Down the sideline inside the 30. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts can tie it up in the second after cut. This play going under review by the officials. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. He'll try to do it himself. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. He keeps it himself. And this time he fights his way across for the touchdown. The Colts can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Little Tex on the extra point. And the Colts tie this game at 21. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Connection made to Isaac Garindo. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
He beams one deep right side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now they have 3rd and short. Throwing off the play fake here. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Willis. This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain.
Ooh, he knew he was going to pay for throwing that. I knew it from up here in the booth watching that happen. But that's an experienced quarterback. If that first primary target isn't there, make sure you find your safety valve. And that got them some yards, so taking that shot, well, it was not for nothing.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. He'll throw it yet again. Forced out to his right. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they face 2nd down. Still sticking with the passing game. Chased out to his right. That's complete to Garindo. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility, get outside the pocket, and find that open man.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with the quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
Rams got it on the sideline. And this is down all the way to the 3. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive we all thought had stalled out is going to carry on. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Garindo will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. Backed up to the 4-yard line. Now it's 2nd and goal. Willis looking to throw. And after all that, he still can't get rid of it. They get there and drop him. Timeout Indianapolis. That's in 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Third and long for him here. On the move, headed right. He brings it in. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. They're a rookie out of Oklahoma there to make that play. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. So now on 4th down, the Raiders elected to send Daniel Carlson out for the field goal. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw. They can't connect on the fake. It's incomplete. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Chooses to bring this one out. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's Willis. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Willis to throw it. Flushed out now to his left. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. Searching for Chris Olave with that one. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Escapes the pocket. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. And the Colts are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, Brock, it was an absolute battle in the first half as they played to a tie heading into the locker rooms. And already we have the first big play of half number 2 with that INT.
Yeah, not just the first big play, but maybe the first separating play here, Kate. There's always a moment in the second half, especially when one of these teams makes the play, right? That one that we're going to circle and look back to as the defining play of the half. We may just have witnessed it right there.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Cut out left. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Third and a lone yard coming up. From the gun, here's a handoff. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
All set up now for 1st and 10. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Calling about 70 yards on that run. Now it's going to be 3rd down and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he's going to advance them down to the 4-yard line. He gets him 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd and goal.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll send him up the middle. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Setting up a throw. Setting up the running back screen. Touchdown, Indianapolis. He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out. And it was what you talked about, Brock, that courage that kept the chance for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch and the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw. But hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying of time for that play that led to the score.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that'll bring up 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Throwing is Willis. Fits it through the middle. He has room past the 25. Still fighting forward. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the 3rd. Chris Olave with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders tie us up 28-all. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Handoff now from the gun. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
We know how hard explosive plays can be in the NFL, and so often they come via the air. What a great help for the offense to find an explosive play on the ground. Well done.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the 3rd and short.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. That one's complete, right side. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. We're still tied through 3 here. 9. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And in a rarity today, he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. Offense up to the line fast. They give it to him again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down could be so demoralizing to that defense.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Throwing now off play action. Hits his running back. And he gets this forward to the 19.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well, but it sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense, and I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Back-to-back carries here. And he drives this down to the 8 before going out. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Quick throw to the left is complete. Third down, 1 yard to go. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that picks up a 1st and goal.
Calm, cool, collected from this offense. Love to see it. No tunnel vision on what down it was. Just focused on executing the play in front of him.
And he doesn't slide down, and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Just 1 yard on the run. Still in good shape, though, with 2nd and goal from the 2. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Colts take a 4th-quarter lead. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Willis now. He's on the move. He's on the move. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
Buys time, rolling right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that's a Vegas 1st down. Here's Willis to the air. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. Connects on the crosser. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
To throw, here's Willis. Forced out to his right. He can run it. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
A crucial mistake late. It's intercepted. And the Colts get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They kick the running back in motion. Dump off caught by his back. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Colts feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Back to throw it. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. The Colts ready for the punt. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. Fair catch called for and made just outside the 20. So no return on that punt. And it'll be Raider football. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he gets this forward to the 19.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Excellent protection so far. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. Still one more in their pocket to use.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Looking to throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Back to throw. And they pull it off. A touchdown catch in the final moments. And now overtime or a win right here are on the table. In the 11th hour, now a point after try to tie this game. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Setting up to pass. Completed to his running back. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a timeout's called. We'll have likely just a final play. Only 6 seconds remaining in this one.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions, you get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Chased out to his right. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. That's going to do it for regulation, so some bonus football in store for all those fans in the stands. We're headed for overtime. So as we go through this coin toss, Brock, I'm sure most of our fans know it, but this is something that can decide the game. If the team who gets it first scores a touchdown, the game is over. But if they only kick a field goal, their opponent gets it with a shot to win or tie. And if we play beyond those two possessions, the next score would then win. Gotta block that missed kick from their minds and refocus. Still a win to be had as overtime has begun. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. First throw of overtime now. On the move, headed right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Willis escapes the pocket. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Willis to throw it. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Biggest play of OT. Offense set now on 4th down. Willis looking to throw. That's cut beyond the marker. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
Oh, so close to getting off the field. But the 4th down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, to sit on the bench, to get their breath. But now they're going to have to buckle down and force another 4th down.
They go play action on first. Getting out to his left. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Now after reeling in the deep shot, though, he looks to be in some pain. Must have been banged up somewhere along that play. We're going to take a pause as he gets worked on. Play action on 1st down. He's on the move. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time in secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. That pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the 3rd row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now 3rd down is so much harder.
Here he is on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, I know some old school coaches, maybe some former NFL quarterbacks who would have this guy running stairs after that drop, partner. Hit or no hit. That was a catch there that would have meant a 1st down.
Yeah, that's why that's old school, okay, Kate? The new school coaches and quarterbacks know how hard it is in this league with the contact. How valuable those contested catches are. Credit the defense for making the play on that one.
And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll get it up to the 44. He gets a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. At the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Motion man sent left. Throw left side, complete. And a solid gain gets them across the 45 before he goes out. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Back to the well again. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Call it a gain of 6, and they need only 2 now on 3rd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And it's a nickel look by the Raiders. 3rd down coming up. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior, 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
A give now from the gun. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Hey, even though that was an excellent run, I got to talk about the receivers here, Kate, because 9 times out of 10, you see a run like that in this league, 10-plus, you know those guys on the outside are doing their job, shining as blockers, keeping those defenders away from the back.
And he takes this down close, up to the 3. The Colts take a timeout. That's their last one. And they'll be unable to stop the clock again here in overtime.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. It'll be a gain of only 1 on 2nd, so that brings up 3rd and goal from the 2.
Well, you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Now they'll call a timeout with 3 seconds to go, setting us up for one final snap in this overtime. Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal. Here he is to throw. And he pulls it in. That's a touchdown and ends this game. So the Colts get the win at home inside of Lucas Oil. And it took some extra effort, Brock, some bonus football before they were finally able to separate from the opposition and earn that hard-fought victory. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Indy.